Welcome to the Soul Vault Chronicles. Look around you. In every walk of life, there's something that has been destroyed to make way for what you see now. A building had to be torn down to build a new one. A small cottage had to be demolished to erect a skyscraper. And in our lives, we have to destroy old stories and beliefs to make room for the new, better versions of ourselves. This is the law of constructive destruction. You can't build anything unless you first clear away the roof. As a kid, I heard the phrase, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. But in reality, you can actually make a damn good omelette with just 2 eggs. However, if you want to make a really extravagant 5-egg omelette, then you need more eggs. What that means is that sometimes you need to destroy a few things to make way for something greater. That's why your potential will never be realized until you learn how to properly apply the law of constructive destruction. What we are going to do today is go over 3 examples of destruction that you must embrace in order to reach your goals. Number 1, destruction of limiting beliefs. Everyone has a different set point. It's basically your baseline. Your set point is determined by your limiting beliefs about yourself and your environment. Your set point determines how much success you think you deserve. If you're someone who thinks you don't deserve much, then your set point will be very low. Let me paint you a picture. I used to work with a guy, we'll call him Jim. Jim was super talented. He could close deals faster than anyone I've ever seen. But there was a problem. Every time he would get close to making a ton of money, he would self-sabotage himself. One time we were working on a deal together. It was going well. Both of us knew we were gone. Make a lot of money, when suddenly out of nowhere he says, I can't do this anymore. I quit. I was confused. So I asked him, why? We're winning. Why are you quitting? And he looked at me and said, because I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not a millionaire, so this doesn't count. That's right. His set point was being a millionaire, and he wasn't a millionaire yet, so he quit and threw away the opportunity. Now, his story could have ended there, but thankfully he reached out to me after that and we worked together. Over the next couple of years, he started seeing results. He started hitting the numbers that he wanted to hit, and eventually he became a millionaire. The moment he stopped limiting himself was the moment he crossed that threshold into a whole new level of success. See, you will never break through to the other side until you destroy the beliefs that are keeping you from getting there. Number 2, destruction of comfort zones. You cannot grow past your comfort zone. It's basically like a cage for your potential. You have to push yourself beyond your limits in order to discover what you're truly capable of. And the only way to do that is to leave your comfort zone. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the term comfort zone. It's basically a metaphor for the things you do routinely without much thought. These things may feel safe and secure, but they're also the things that are holding you back from reaching your full potential. For example, let's say you have a gut feeling that you should switch careers. You know it's the right thing to do, but you're afraid to take the risk. Or maybe you're in a relationship that you know isn't right for you, but you're afraid to break up. These are all examples of things that might feel comfortable, but they're also keeping you stuck. In order to grow, you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and face your fears. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. When you decide to leave your comfort zone, you open yourself up to new possibilities and experiences. You become more resilient and adaptable, and you start to see the world in a whole new light. So if you're feeling stuck, it might be time to ask yourself, what am I holding on to that's keeping me from moving forward? Once you identify those things, you can start to let them go and embrace the unknown. It's scary, yes, but as the author Neil Gaiman said, the first rule of magic is that nothing is impossible. Number 3, destruction of the past. The past is dead. It's gone forever. All you have is the present. Yet most people live in the past or the future. They dwell on the mistakes they made yesterday or the plans they have for tomorrow, and they forget to enjoy the only moment that's real, the present. Here's the truth. You cannot change the past, but you can change your attitude towards the past. You can choose to see your past experiences, including your mistakes, as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as burdens to carry around. The psychologist Viktor Frankl once said, "The past has no power over the present. If the thief on the cross could only steal today, then only today could he be punished. But he stole for all time, and therefore he is punished for all time." You can either choose to carry the weight of your past with you, or you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. The choice is yours. You have to realize that the only thing you have control over is your attitude. So if you're holding on to grudges or regrets or shame, you're only hurting yourself. You're keeping yourself stuck in the past. Here's a powerful quote from the book The Untethered Soul. When you begin to understand how powerful you are, when you begin to realize how you can create everything that happens in your life, you stop blaming other people and you stop being a victim. When you understand that you are the creator, then you begin to look within to find the cause of everything that you experience. And as you look within, you begin to see how your own thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are creating everything in your life. This is a powerful concept to grasp because it gives you control over your life. You realize that you're not a helpless victim of circumstances, but you're a co-creator of your reality. But here's the catch. It's not enough to just understand this concept. You have to put it into practice. You have to consciously choose to see your past in a new light. It won't be easy. It will take work and effort, but the rewards will be worth it. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel when you let go of your past. You'll be able to move forward in your life with confidence and clarity. You'll finally be free to create the future you deserve. In conclusion, the law of constructive destruction tells us that we must embrace destruction in order to create something new and better. This can be hard to hear, especially when we're grieving the loss of something that's important to us. But if we're willing to surrender to this natural cycle, we'll come out of it stronger and wiser than ever before. The first step to applying the law of constructive destruction in your life is to become aware of your limiting beliefs. You have to understand that you're not stuck and there's always room for improvement. The second step is to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and face your fears. Growth and discomfort go hand in hand. The third step is to let go of your past. You can't change what happened, but you can change how you react to it. By following these steps, you'll be able to apply the law of constructive destruction in your own life. You'll be able to break free from your limiting beliefs, grow beyond your current level, and create a future that you're excited about. Don't be afraid to embrace destruction as a necessary part of creation. Trust that the universe has your back and that you're exactly where you need to be. Now that you've learned about the law of constructive destruction, I challenge you to put it into action. Identify your limiting beliefs. Step outside of your comfort zone and let go of your past. You'll be amazed at what you're capable of. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button for more weekly videos that will keep you on the path to greatness. Until next time, keep hustling and stay focused.